Nurkic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's AI in at the point guard position. Greg, when he gets going, he has been hard to stop, hasn't he? Junior taking home another Player of the Week award.
And not the first time Junior has been unstoppable. He looked in control every time he took the floor. Great effort and a well-deserved award.
Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
Here's Knox. Ariza covering. And again, it's New York.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
The Blazers on offense. 6-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Lillard with no one around. That's tipped. Anthony. Nice hit again. And Nurkic finishes inside.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
That one falls.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
A baseline jam. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Lillard the pass to Ariza. Oh, and here we go. Knox has got it. The fast break chance. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And he makes that one.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
So timeout called here. The first for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to...
On the inbound, McCollum no good. New York leading by 6. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's AI. And it's Dotson in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points for AI.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Rowe. Some solid defense from Robinson. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The offensive rebound. AI kicks to Dotson. AI left side. Feeds it to Robinson. Just 2 to shoot. Good, nice job down low. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards put on a show. He scored an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded by AI. It's McCollum on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
And dialing up the three ball, he finally puts it in to the 14-0 run by New York.
Good.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Now, here's Lillard. He's covered closely, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Drills it from outside.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
AI with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And New York making a change here. Payton's checked in. And here's McCollum for three. Trailblazers keep it alive. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
To the middle. Nurkic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Trent passes to Ariza. McCollum against Payton. The 19-foot shot. McCollum no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent gets the bucket.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
And AI gets it to go on the assist by Payton. 26 points for AI. Lillard against Payton. Lillard outside. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
And so it's New York riding a 15-point lead at the end of the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half moment. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Some nice passing by New York here. AI with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Ariza with it. Picked up by Barrett. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks leading by 17. AI outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Trailblazers shooting just 34% from the floor. And stolen by AI. And that one, good. AI's got 33 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Back to AI. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. AI's got 9 points here in the second half.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And a deep three from Lillard. It's rebounded by New York.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Up again, and Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. McCollum against Barrett. Back to McCollum. Over in the corner, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
AI outside. Pass to Knox. Here's the three. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Anthony. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter.
AI right side. Pass to Randall. Back to AI. Dishes to Randall. AI outside. Anthony on the double team. Cuts off the pass. Barrett not for the wingman. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's AI in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Back to Lillard. Shoots it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Here's Randall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one's on Anthony.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Trailblazers trail by 15 to the inside. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Ariza. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Yes, that goes in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lillard from outside connects from three-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
AI dishes to Robinson. Shoots over Lillard. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Knicks lead by 12.
This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 12. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Flash.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Back to AI, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Ariza kicks to Lillard. There's the three. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Knox. Back to AI. Now Randall. AI outside. 1:05 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Portland, trailing by 13. Here's AI from deep. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Lillard with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney,